Okay. And so my presentation, my 10 minutes is on the global impact of the COVID-19 pandemic and online learning, a multinational study. Can you still hear me well on that part?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, good. Then I'll move right through this slideshow, and I can't imagine what could possibly be the challenge here, but we'll figure it out. Okay. And we're very concerned because, as we all know, the COVID-19 pandemic has stretched educational systems throughout the world. There's been global uncertainty, a demand for innovative virtual teaching and learning, and online teaching experts have offered a lot of advice and considered cognitive social teaching impact. We're concerned about the strategies and resources that we can use. We want to reinvigorate our knowledge and our pedagogical input. We want to expand the knowledge of creative resources and engage students in innovative ways. So some of the creative examples are connecting with all students, addressing the challenges of remote learning, web-based resources, ways to keep students motivated and challenged to high ideals. Over 300 million students worldwide are experiencing an education disrupted by the spread of coronavirus. In the year 2020 in China, 260 million children began taking courses online after the Lunar New Year. We're concerned about embracing new insights, bridging geographic and wealth disparities, content and learning activities that are methodological, systematic, and purposeful. We want to commit to continuous improvement and redesign lessons to meet current student needs. We want to make connections with all students, and we know that dedicated educators are committed to reaching out and connecting. They have the ability to pursue a variety of online tools, multi-layered effects, and our goal is to provide a quality education for students based on best practices. So the coronavirus has created a digital divide. Millions are left at disadvantages. Students living in poverty are also at an increased risk. Many teachers are unprepared to transition their classes to online learning, and there are unprecedented experiences, and the internet is assuming a critical role when it works properly. Examples are, at the university level, we're using a Blackboard, Collaborate, Canvas, textbooks with online versions, and online help desks. Our public schools, for our younger students, are working with Zoom, video, iReady, Google Meet, It's Learning. There's a starter kit that they have, virtual classroom experiences to challenge our students. We're addressing the challenges of remote learning, where students in the USA high schools, that's age 14 to 18, have ended the school year early. Their grades are calculated on scores earned prior to school closures. Some students chose not to do their work online, and there seems to be very little learning going on there. Disadvantaged students need to continue to receive the meals and food provided by the schools. Families without computers are receiving paper packets of work, and the interaction is limited. Some of the examples of this are emergence of the internet as a global teaching and researching tool. Our high school advanced placement government classes, as an example, that teacher went out of her way to ensure that students were well prepared for high stakes exams. We also heard of students taking driver's education virtually. I am not sure how you learn to drive virtually. It could be quite creative, I would think. I wouldn't want to ride with someone who learned to drive virtually. We have web-based resources, Google Meetings, Zoom, Blackboard, Google Classroom, Chromebook. The private school experience seems, from what I have heard from students enrolled in private students, to be a bit more rigorous. They're focusing on acquisition of knowledge and skills, well-organized lessons, cognitive skills, high expectations for interactive instruction, specific assignments posted in Google Classrooms, and a TED Ed project, which is a favorite of the students with whom I've spoken. The ways that keep students motivated and make every student and every effort to engage students are, here are some examples. 10-year-olds, the teacher called students at home on the phone and personally emailed them. They focus on a spectrum of themes strengthening achievement, including wizard prodigy math games. They're flexible, optimistic, and provide quality activities. We want to challenge students reassessing the goals, reinvigorating the curriculum. We've certainly seen a parallel growth of information and communication technologies, engaging in student discussions in many forms and employing innovative strategies. Conclusions and recommendations would be that the COVID-19 pandemic has set us all reeling to be flexible, connected, collaborative. We know that it's an unprecedented experience for educators and for students. We've certainly had to focus on a fast-changing educational environment. We've needed to go beyond standard expectations of course curriculum and draw from real-world experiences in online learning. We have had to meet multifaceted needs of students in the virtual environment in order to pursue and share knowledge and carefully address numerous dimensions of this pandemic. I'll be glad to respond to any questions. We need to keep the conversation going. We want to anchor our learning and rise to the challenges that are coming to us. We want to personalize learning and discussions. It's important for us to increase our relevance and provide planning and oversight. We want to renew our commitment to exemplary online pedagogy. We want to celebrate reflective thinking, to encourage students to navigate the facets of deeper learning and a productive change of ideas. I want to thank you for listening, and I can't imagine what's wrong with the video, so I will work on that while you move forward, and I will be glad to answer any questions that you may have. Thank you very much.